That you love somebody doesn't mean you won't see someone else that is fine. You won't see somebody else that has something that you wish your spouse had. Doesn't mean you won't find a babe that is curvier than your wife. You won't find a guy that is richer or more astute, more knowledgeable, more spiritual than your husband. There are people who, for reasons beyond what we could have done humanly, they had to get separated or get divorced. They're going to get married again. There isn't one person for you to get married that if you've missed this person, you miss the person for life. Hello everybody, how you doing today? Hope you're good. Hope you're making better decisions in your relationship. Hope these videos and my posts on Instagram have been helpful to you. Please interact with me, send me a DM, comment in the comment section, book a counseling session, premarital session, postmarital session. If you just click the link in my bio on YouTube, Instagram, you'll see the different packages I run. And I look forward to working with you and walking with you. All right, today we are talking about soulmates. Is there one person for me? Is there one person in this life for me? I think that we have seen so many soap operas. And I remember those days, things like Sunset Beach, Passions, which other one was popular that day? El Salvador, something. And there was always that storyline of, you know, someone had lost their memory. And then the person that they loved, they couldn't continue the relationship. And then maybe 10 years later, they now saw the person, whether the person is single or married. And then it triggered their memory and they started having flashes of the times that they spent together. And it now became the person's life's mission to get back their one true love. So even if that one too is married, it will now be as if, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's always been Houston for me. It's always been Princess for me. I don't know what I'm going to do, dear. You're going to stay married to your spouse. Right? So I know we have all those things, but again, these things a lot of times are chemicals. They're emotional reactions. Not to say that your feelings are not valid or you didn't want to feel a particular way about that person, or you know, those old flames aren't rekindled when you see them. But like I've said in past videos, love is a decision. It's a decision. So that you love somebody doesn't mean you won't see someone else that is fine. You won't see somebody else that has something that you wish your spouse had. Doesn't mean you won't find a babe that is curvier than your wife. You won't find a guy that is richer or more astute, more knowledgeable, more spiritual than your husband. But you've made a decision that I'm going to grow with this person. I'm going to nurture this person. I'm committed to this person. And so you stick with it based on how you feel or not, what you see out there, what you don't see out there. It's till death do us part. Not till feelings, not till exes, not till soulmates or whatever coming along do us part. Right? So love is a decision. I do not believe that there is one person for anybody. Only one person. And there's logical reasoning behind this. People have lost their spouses. Their spouses have died. They didn't kill the spouse died. Accidents, illness, just didn't wake up, whatever. These people are going to remarry, and they will marry someone they truly love. They will marry again, bone of their bone, flesh of their flesh. They will marry someone who shares the same values. They will marry someone that they love, someone that can be committed to them, and they will have a good and fulfilling marriage. I know people that has happened to. They don't feel less. God is still blessing them. God is still good. A couple of them are in ministry. Ministry is blossoming. To God be the glory. There are people who, for reasons beyond what we could have done humanly, they had to get separated or get divorced. They're going to get married again. Right? So you're not going to say, oh, because your spouse died or because you got divorced, you should now live the rest of your life alone, having no help and no support, no companion, no friendship, no sex, no more children if you desire. There's no scriptural reference to support that, right? So like Pastor Kingsley again would say, there is a type of person for you, but there isn't one person for you. So me shall always say, thank God, my husband is so, and I've married him, end of story. But if I hadn't met my husband, for whatever reason, by God's grace, I will be married today. Now that he's in my life, it's hard to imagine that. But let's say that I do not know him at all, so I have nothing to compare. I will still be married to a man who shared all the values I shared, all the things I held dear, who had all my non-negotiables, who was going where God wanted me to go. I would still have been married. Damn, I've been married to somebody. I don't know how happy they would be, but don't mind me. He'll be married to somebody and they will be living their best life according to them, right? But I need to behave myself, and that will totally be fine, right? So I don't want anybody to get stuck that there has to be this person, and because sometimes that leaves people hesitating a lot, that leaves people second guessing themselves a lot, that leaves people delaying their own marital destiny a lot, because they are trying to dot every single I, cross every single T, and people literally tell me, what if I make the wrong decision? Or sometimes they're in a bad relationship, you can see it, we've outlined it, there are 20 reasons I should not marry this woman, 20 reasons I shouldn't marry this man, but they tell themselves, and not that I tell them, they tell me that what if I'm about to miss a good guy? What if nobody else like him comes by? What if this is supposed to be it and I'm just supposed to grow with her? I'm just supposed to help her. I'm like, which kind talk be this one now? So people get so stuck and fixated because they believe it's just that one person. No, see, any love that makes you crazy is not love. That makes you become schizophrenic, have bipolar, you know, you are not eating, you are losing weight, you can't think straight. The person is maltreating you, but you feel we can work it out. Sense is walking away from you. That is not love. Or maybe your love just needs reorientation, right? So don't delay yourself unnecessarily because you believe there's only one person. I always give an example of a dear friend I have who was introduced to someone, they actually got engaged, and the person was taking a trip one day and died in a car accident. My friend was so sure that she wasn't going to find somebody else like this, because the other guys she had dated in the past were just jokers, and she was really ready to get married. She was really ready to get married. 2 years down the line thereabout, she started working at a firm I will not mention. Her operations manager took an interest in her. Long story short, today they are 9 years married, 3 children, and she can't go one day without writing posts about him. Every sentence has to do with her husband. Every post, man crushed this, man crushed that. She's happy. Does that mean she didn't love the other guy or they couldn't have worked out? No, but hey, life happened, and here she is building a good life with someone else. So then don't get stuck, don't get fixated. There's a type of person to marry. Let the person be able to fit into the description that God has in purpose and designed for you. We've said this so many times, little things can change. Complexion is not the main reason you should marry. Height is not the main reason you should marry. Size is not the main reason you should marry. You can have your preferences, but don't get stuck. All right, so that's my belief. Soulmate, the discussion of soulmates and having soul ties is a different thing, a different conversation. But there isn't one person for you to get married that if you miss this person, you miss the person for life. Because if it was like that, do you know how many people would have married someone else's husband and somebody else's wife if there was only one person? All of us don't do mistake. My child will have been in somebody else's house by now. My husband will be in someone else's house by now. But hey, God doesn't work like that. He's too intelligent for you to put him into error like that. So don't stress yourself up. Don't get stuck up. Don't delay yourself. Don't fret. Don't freeze. Don't get fixated. Have your list, have your standards according to Christ. Follow his leading. Don't follow just what your preference is. And he'll lead you to the person that you can spend the rest of your life with and be genuinely, totally happy, not looking back, not having second thoughts or double guessing your decision. All right, till I see you in the next video, let's stay in touch.